Hi Gemini, welcome to your bonus love reading for March 2020. This deck is going to represent what the person you love is thinking. Do they want you back? And is there someone new? Remember, this is a general reading. If you would like me to look into your personal situation, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll put a link down below. Let's go ahead and begin. Hey Gemini, let's go ahead and see what the person that you love is thinking. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking right now? We've got the Sun. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? King of Pentacles. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Four of Swords. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Nine of Wands. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Nine of Cups. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Eight of Pentacles. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Six of Pentacles. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Queen of Swords. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? And the Moon. Okay, so let's go ahead and start at the top. I definitely see a lot of things going on here. Let's take it one row at a time. You have the Sun, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. You do have an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This can be male or female, sun, moon, or rising. This can also represent you, Gemini, if you have a moon or rising and an earth sign. I mean, what I see here is that there is a lot of thinking going on around the person that you love. The Four of Swords could also be, if you're still with this person, if you're still seeing them, this person could be thinking perhaps of, needing some space from you. Because the Four of Swords is retreating. This is needing a timeout. This is someone that needs time to think or to heal. There is a lot of positive energy around this person. That we have the Sun, which is success. This represents love, marriage, stability. So I feel like this person does have good intentions. I definitely feel like they have a lot on their mind, but there is a lot of, positive energy as far as a relationship with you, love with you. Now, if you look at the next row, you got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles. So there is a lot of happiness here around the person that you love, and the Nine of Cups also does represent wishes. There is something that this person wants very much as far as your relationship, and they're willing to work for it. Because you have the Eight of Pentacles here. This means that this person is not just kind of thinking of you, and they're not just kind of hoping for a relationship or hoping to make things work. They're willing to work on this. There is fear, though. We have the Nine of Wands. This person maybe is afraid that your relationship won't work. Maybe if the relationship has been off and on, they're afraid with the Nine of Wands. They're very protective. It could be maybe they're not sharing everything that they're feeling. They could be holding back from you in some way. This is being very, kind of touchy, protective, and not letting somebody in emotionally. But I feel like there are good intentions around this person, especially with the Sun and the Nine of Cups. They're willing to work on your relationship. Now, on this bottom row, and I'll hold them up for you if you can't see them, your energy has popped up here as a Queen of Swords, whether you're male or female. This represents Gemini. Now, what we have here is, as far as you getting what you want from this person, receiving maybe the love, the relationship, the affection that you deserve, there is some major confusion here. We have the Moon. The Moon also represents a sign of Pisces, but this means that looks are deceiving. You may think this person doesn't care. You may think this person doesn't love you. The Moon means that there's a lot of things that are hidden from you. You're only seeing half the truth and half the story. This also represents a lot of emotional energy, and it is right next to you. So some of you may be very hurt over something that happened with this person, and you may not be seeing things clearly. Again, this is what this person is thinking. And they could also be highly confused about you. I mean, with the Moon here right next to you, they could be confused as far as what you want. Do you want to work on this relationship? Do you want them back? I feel like they're willing to work on this. They have good intentions with the Nine of Cups and the Sun. They're wishing for things to work out. But they do need some time to think with the Four of Swords. Let's get a few more. Let's see what else comes up for you. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking right now? Knight of Swords. The Lovers. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? Queen of Cups. So we've got a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. It can also be you, Gemini, if you have a moon or rising in a water sign. And the Queen of Cups can also, it's lined up here with the Moon. It can just represent the person that you love in a very emotional energy, even if they're not a water sign. Because I definitely see this person wanting things to change in your relationship. You have the Lovers, which also represents your energy. This represents a sign of Gemini. And this is with the Knight of Swords. This means that what this person is thinking, again, that is what I'm asking in the spread. What is the person that Gemini loves thinking? They're thinking they want change. The Knight of Swords represents things changing very quickly. very unexpectedly, a lot of things shifting as far as your relationship. And this could have them in a very emotional place. Again, Queen of Cups lined up with the Moon, a very emotional place. Again, some of them, it's a general reading, so it's hard to say exactly what they're thinking, but I do see some of them kind of being very protective, perhaps, you know, maybe as far as trying again. Some of them could still need, you know, time to think with the Four of Swords. But I do see them here, you know, wanting things to change as far as your relationship. It is lined up here with the Lovers. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Okay, Gemini, let's see now if the person that you love wants you back. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? You know what? I think I was holding the deck. Actually, you know what? I may not. That's kind of interesting. The Four of Swords in reverse. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? No, it was definitely upright. We've got the Emperor. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? The Two of Cups. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? The Wheel. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? Two of Coins. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? Seven of Cups. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? The Chariot. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? Seven of Wands. Three of Swords. Ooh, okay, definitely a lot going on here. I can see why the Four of Swords has come up in reverse. It actually came up upright in the first spread, which is interesting because I don't usually work with reversals, so why it's in reverse, I don't know. Again, it was upright in the first spread, so let's go ahead and start at the top. Definitely a lot of things going on this spread too. So I'm asking, do they want you back? And you've got the Four of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. So I mean, the Two of Cups is telling me that yes, there is still love here. The Two of Cups is romantic feelings. This is a soulmate energy, a very close emotional bond between you and this person. But it definitely seems like somebody has to take action. I mean, seeing the Emperor with the Four of Swords in reverse, the Emperor is all about taking action, being in the driver's seat, being in control, taking charge of a situation. And it seems like there's been way too much procrastinating with the Four of Swords in reverse. Usually with the Four of Swords, you know, again, when it's upright, I'll just show it to you here, which is what you had in the first spread. It means that somebody needs time to think, to mentally process things. And to me, you know, when the Four of Swords is in reverse, that's it. Somebody has done way too much thinking, and now nobody's doing anything. There's a need to really take control here, because I definitely see, you know, that you guys want to be together. There's still romantic love here, but somebody is just kind of like postponing everything, putting this relationship or this decision on the back burner, and nobody is in charge. Nobody is doing anything here. Now, if you look at the next row, you know, it's the same story. You've got the Wheel, the Two of Coins, the Seven of Cups. The Two of Coins means that everything's up in the air. So this ties in with the Four of Swords in reverse. Does this person want you back? I feel like they do, you know, because we have the Two of Cups, which means that there's still a love here. There's still romantic love. There's still deep feelings here. We have the Wheel telling me that, you know, things can still change. This is a change for the better. This is a card of destiny. But everything's up in the air. And I feel like it's because no one is doing anything. Perhaps you're not communicating. Maybe there's a standoff. Like, I'm not doing anything until they call me. I'm not going to be the one who's going to reach out first. There's a lot of confusion. You had the Moon in the first spread. Now it's the Seven of Cups. It's like there's a standoff here. Like, you know, somebody is saying, well, I'm not going to apologize until they do. And they're saying, I'm not going to apologize until they do. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lack of clarity. Again, just like the Moon. And everything's kind of up in the air, even though there can be a positive change here with the Wheel. Now, if you look at the next row, we've got, you know, really painful energy here. We have the Three of Swords. There's heartache. And I feel, I mean, because the Three of Swords, this represents, your breakup. Again, it can be that there's still a lot of painful energy there. You start with the Four of Swords, you end with the Three of Swords. Perhaps there's a need to really confront why you broke up. You have the Seven of Wands, which is confrontational energy. You have to confront the reasons why you drifted apart, what broke you up. And you do have, you have the Chariot, which represents a sign of Cancer, but also represents victory. Finally, movement in this relationship, because the Four of Swords in reverse is not movement. This is not movement. This is not movement. There can be change here, change for the better. But there's a need to confront, again, the Seven of Wands, confront those reasons maybe why you broke up. What is this painful energy here? What caused it? Okay, let's get a few more. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? 10 of Coins. Does the person that Gemini loves want them back? 8 of Swords. The Devil. So the Devil can represent the sign of Capricorn, but I mean, that is just a lot of negative thinking. Because I mean, it's not just one card. There's so many of them. I would just be pointing to every card in the spread. I feel like there's something kind of keeping you guys apart. Like someone's being really stubborn, maybe like not wanting to admit that it was their fault. And so they're just kind of blaming it on the other person. The 4 of Swords in reverse is like somebody has had way and more than enough time to think, to where it's ridiculous now. Somebody has been waiting way too long for the other person. There is, still relationship energy here. This can be a long-term relationship commitment. But look at this. Nothing's moving. You got the 8 of Swords. Somebody is just trapped. Somebody is not moving forward. This is someone that feels they can't move forward because of fear. And then we get something like the Devil, which again, that is pessimism. It's fear. It's negative energy, negative thoughts, negative behavior patterns. I feel like somebody is stringing somebody along here. I mean, there definitely are feelings, but I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, I just almost feel like somebody's playing games with somebody. I mean, there are feelings here. I mean, you had the 2 of Cups here. You had, I think, I'm looking at the other spread. You had the Lovers in the first spread. I mean, but you also had the 7 of Cups, and you had the Moon. And you have the 7 of Cups here. So I definitely feel like there's feelings, but I don't know. I feel like somebody is playing games. Somebody's leading somebody on. Somebody is just kind of putting off a decision. Somebody has to take charge. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Okay, Gemini, let's see now if the person that you love has found someone new. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? We've got the Wheel, which we just had in the last spread. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? The Tower. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? The Chariot. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? The 4 of Swords again. So the 4 of Swords has been in all 3 spreads. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? 2 of Cups. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? 7 of Cups. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? Justice. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? The Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's kind of a pretty clear message. And remember, this is a general reading. So, I mean, if you definitely know that there's nobody around your partner, then don't listen to me. But, I mean, I feel like there's something going on here. Look at this first row here. We've got the Wheel, the Tower, the Chariot. So the Chariot can represent the sign of Cancer, but this is movement. And again, I'm asking, has the person, that you love, the sign of Gemini, have they found somebody new? And there is some major movement here. I mean, the Wheel, the Tower, the Chariot, these are all major arcana. Something has definitely shifted around the person that you love. And the Wheel definitely represents movement. Something has changed. There is movement. Like there's people coming in. They're meeting people. And some of this could have all, it could have all happened very unexpectedly. Very, very unexpectedly here. Again, the Chariot can represent the sign of Cancer, but it just, there is movement. There's literally movement. This can even represent travel. Maybe somebody is, kind of in a long distance relationship. Maybe they're talking to someone at a distance online. The Chariot is just like, there's movement here and there's movement here as far as the person that you love, maybe being with somebody new. If you look at the next row, there's more weird energy. We have the Soulmate card. There is romantic love here, but look at the cards around it. It's like there's somebody there that maybe they feel a close bond with, but they're not sure. And they have the 7 of Cups, which means that they're confused as far as their feelings for this person. If they have asked you for some space, guess what? They told the same person the same line, the 4 of Swords. Give me some space. And again, this card has come out in all 3 spreads. So you're definitely dealing with somebody that does not like making decisions. Somebody that could be playing games with you. Because there is confusion here. Like, there are so many choices, and there could literally be more than one. I mean, it's a general reading, so I mean, the only way for you to know is to have a private reading. But this card usually means that someone is just overwhelmed with choices, and they're confused. They don't know who they want. They don't know who they want to be with. There is love here, but they're kind of like taking a step back from all of it. Like, I need time. Give me time to think. And for you, I feel like maybe, when that 4 of Swords came up in reverse, like maybe you have waited long enough for this person. Now down here, we've got Justice. Justice could represent the sign of Libra, but it means that something's not fair here. And I feel like this is probably for you. Like there's something is not fair to the sign of Libra. Sorry, the sign of Gemini. I was saying Libra because this represents Libra. As far as, you know, a new opportunity here. Because, I mean, there is a new beginning. Look at this. We've got the Tower, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. And again, the question is, have they found someone new? This is a new person. This is a new person. And again, you have Justice here, which means that something's not quite fair. And it could definitely be that maybe something is not fair, not just to you, but to the person maybe that they have met. Because I see that they have met somebody, but they're confused and they're kind of taking a step back from them at the same time. Maybe, you know, they're kind of telling you and this person the same thing. There is unhappiness here, and the Five of Pentacles can definitely mean that someone will be hurt. The Five of Pentacles is someone feeling abandoned. So seeing Justice here, and again, Justice means that something is not fair, something's out of balance. It's like there's a new person, a new relationship, but this could end in disaster. Someone could be hurt, and something could be very unfair when it comes to this new person. Okay, let me get a few more. Let's see what else comes up. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Has the person that Gemini loves found someone new? Seven of Wands. And the Strength card. So, I mean, one thing, let me show you what I'm looking at here. You've got 3 sevens. The Chariot is a 7, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands. The sevens do represent decisions and change. So, this person clearly has options. They have choices they need to make when it comes to their love life, and they're not making it. That's why we have that Four of Swords in reverse. They're not making that decision. We've got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Male or female, sun, moon, or rising. This can represent the person that you love. It can even be you if you have a moon or rising and an earth sign. You know, but there is something to confront here. I mean, this is a message that it's time to face the music. It's time to face things head on and stop running away. Stop leading people on. Make decisions. Have the guts to make decisions. You got the Strength card. This can represent the sign of Leo. This also just means that you've got to face your ego, your shadow side. You got to be brave and make a decision. Because I just feel like this person is kind of like all over the place. They don't know what they want. They don't know who they want. And they're kind of, running away from everything. It's time to face the music here and make a decision. Because I feel like somebody is, based on this spread and the other two, I feel like somebody's kind of postponing your relationship, putting it on the back burner, playing games with you, not making a decision, maybe even leading somebody else on. I mean, these are all things that I'm getting from this reading. Remember, it's a general reading, but these are all things that all the spreads have in common. Okay, Gemini, this has been your bonus love reading for March 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.